Is this how you spend your free time? Lazing around, watching TV, eating snacks, playing video games? Well, you could be doing much better things with your time, like reading an awesome book that you can tell all your friends about.
Who said that?
I did, dummy.
But I don't know what to read.
Well, that's where I come in. Every year, the Iowa Association of School Libraries comes out with a list of books nominated for the Iowa Teen Award. This diverse list of books provides a selection of great books for all types of readers. In March, you have the opportunity to vote on your favorite book if you read 2 or more. Here are the books for the 2018-2019 school year. Booked, written by award-winning author Kwame Alexander, is a novel in verse following 12-year-old Nick, star of the school soccer team. Nick learns the power of words, something he first detested, while dealing with his mother wanting to move him away from his whole life, confronting the twins that want to beat him to a pulp, making friends with the crazy rapping librarian, and trying to impress the girl of his dreams. Alexander has another winner with this book, and it's definitely worth a read. Ghost has a crazy past, including the night his dad drunkenly started shooting at him and his mom. He says that's the night he first learned to run. Now, Ghost is the one causing problems around town and running away from them. Can Ghost use his amazing natural talent for running to be the best sprinter in the city? Or will his past finally catch up to him? Read Ghost by Jason Reynolds to find out. Hey guys, Miss Fulmer coming at you with a 30-second book review. Imagine being 3 years old and watching your mom be stabbed 19 times. All you remember is blood and snow all around you. For 14 years, people thought it was your father that killed her and ran off, but then he's discovered in the woods as well. Was it a chance meeting? A crime of passion? A serial killer? Follow along with Olivia as she returns back to her hometown and tries to solve the mystery of her parents' murder in The Girl I Used to Be by April Henry. Definitely worth a read. Can 3 girls' friendships stand the test of time as they enter 7th grade and start growing up? Emily has a new curvy body attracting a lot of attention. Tab is a feminist leader and a member of the Human Rights Club. And then there's Bridge. Bridge just wants to wear cat ears to school and keep doodling Martians on her homework assignments without getting in trouble. Will growing up mean growing apart? Find out in New York Times bestseller, Goodbye Stranger. Hidden Figures is a nonfiction novel about 4 African American women that helped launch our nation into space. Taking place during the Civil Rights era, the space race, and the fight for gender equality, this story comes to life with both text and historical pictures. Hi guys, I'm going to talk about I Am Princess X. Best friends May and Libby create the comic Princess X together, but when Libby unexpectedly dies in a car crash, Princess X dies with her. Years later, May starts seeing Princess X memorabilia all around town. Finally, she discovers a webcomic series about Princess X, and all the stories are really similar to what her and Libby used to tell. This could only mean one thing: Libby's still alive. So if Libby's alive, what actually happened to her? Will May be able to find her? Find out in I Am Princess X! In Making Bombs for Hitler, Lita is stripped from her family and forced into slave labor by the Nazis during World War II. She is assigned to make bombs, which sickens her knowing how many people she is helping to kill. Lita decides to try and sabotage the bomb she makes, but must do so without getting caught, or she will never see her beloved sister again. Check out this novel of survival and courage. Travel back to ancient Rome, but not the one you know from history books. This Rome is full of magic. When Nick, a mining slave, is forced into a cave to find Julius Caesar's treasure, he finds more than just gold. He discovers an amulet that contains all the lost magic of Caesar. Nick now wields this power, but finds himself in the middle of a war. The first novel of a trilogy, this is a story of hope, magic, and the quest for power. Hi guys, I'm here with Need. Explore the dark side of the hottest new social media site, Need. All you have to do is type in what you want, and in exchange for a small task, you'll be given what you requested. But the demands the site starts making are getting worse and worse. Can Kaylee discover who created the site before Need destroys them all? set in World War II Germany. Project 1065 is the story of Michael, a boy originally from Ireland who now lives in Nazi Germany and has joined the Hitler Youth. But he has a secret. He and his parents are actually spies. If Michael wants to stay alive and bring the Nazis down, no one can find out this secret. Hi guys, Miss Fulmer here with another 30-second book review. This week I read Side and I loved it. It's a dystopian, so it's in the same genre as Hunger Games or Divergent. It's set in the future when humans have become immortal, and since they are no longer dying, they have sides going around to kill people to keep the population under control. They need more sides, so he picks 2 apprentices to battle out during training. And while that's going on, there's also an evil side who has gotten too much pleasure out of his killings and is killing too many people at the same time. So you get to see what happens to him, what's going on in Sidehood, and who becomes a new side. Definitely check it out. In Since You've Been Gone, Sloane is the social butterfly that often pulls her best friend Emily out of her shell. But one day, Emily wakes up and Sloane has just disappeared. All she finds is a random to-do list with 13 tasks that might lead her back to her best friend. With the help of some unlikely friends, Emily starts on the to-do list, which leads to one epic summer. Still a work in progress stars Noah, a 7th grader just trying to get by in the world full of confusing girls, annoying friends, homework, and a sister with an eating disorder. His family often tiptoes around her disorder, and the only place Noah feels like himself is the art room. When his sister relapses, Noah's friends' problems seem trivial, and art becomes his outlet. Follow along with Noah as he navigates through middle school and deals with his family in crisis. Miss Fulmer here with Terror at Bottle Creek. A Category 3 hurricane has hit Court's town in Alabama. His dad left before the storm hit, so now Court's all alone with the 2 neighbor girls. Finding themselves in the swamp, they seek higher ground as the water rushes down. On top of that, they're dealing with the wild, dangerous animals that inhabit the swamp. Will Court's skill and knowledge of the swamp be enough to keep them alive? Find out in Terror at Bottle Creek. It's 1849, and Chinese-American Samantha just killed a man who tried to rape her. This is after her father has been killed and her house destroyed. With no choice but to run, Samantha teams up with slave Anna Mae and they head out on the Oregon Trail. This is not safe for 2 girls, so they disguise themselves as boys and hope they don't get caught. With survival, adventure, and a little romance, this multicultural view of the Oregon Trail is a great read. So now how are you going to spend your free time?
Shh, I'm reading.
Oh, sorry. Check out a great book in your